touchdown.
Yeah, it was a very exciting play. I'm really disappointed that it was turned back, but I mean the play overall was a good play. It was a nice ball from BC, and I was able to make the play happen. So it was fun.
A lot of the questions Coach DeRuyter's gotten are about the quarterbacks, and Brandon's the one who threw you that ball, and there seems to be an energy that he brings to the game. Do you feel that? Is there something that you guys respond to when he's in the field? What can you tell us about his leadership abilities?
He's a really hard worker on and off the field, so I think when he's in the game, guys know that he's going to perform well and he's going to give it his all. I mean, Brian is the same way, so don't get me wrong on that. But just, I think the way Brandon runs the ball, like when he runs the ball, he looks like Tim Tebow out there. He's dragging guys 5-10 yards down the field. So just seeing stuff like that, like guys get pumped up to go make the next play, and with all our tempo stuff, like we're ready to go at it. So.
More questions for Aaron? Got the mic in the back here.
Aaron, what are these first two games, lopsided losses, do to the team's confidence?
I mean, I don't think our confidence is shaken much. We understand that we played two very tough opponents, but coming into this Nebraska game, I think all of our guys are still confident that we can go out there and play with the best of the best. It's going to be a tough week of practice, and we all understand that, but we're going to be well prepared for this game. We're excited to be back home with the Red Wave, so I don't think our confidence has been shaken this point.
You guys continue to go with the two quarterbacks. Is there one that you prefer over the other?
No, not at all. I'm happy with both our quarterbacks. I think they both do great jobs when they're in the game, so I trust them both.
Aaron, what was Coach DeRuyter's message to you guys when you got back, or when he first met with the team, either today or yesterday, about going forward? What was he trying to preach to you guys?
Just keep. Keep going. Like you said, we got punched in the nose 2 times by two tough opponents, but just continue to push. All of our work from the summer to the fall, even in the spring, it's going to pay off. So we just need to continue to work. Don't let these 2 games control how we work and how we approach the rest of the season.
Aaron, I know you guys like to start fast. That obviously has been the case in these 2 games. But what would you think it'd be maybe different if you guys were able to get some early success? How much confidence would you guys be able to potentially build? If you were to start fast for this coming game.
I think starting fast has a little bit to do with just momentum, I guess. Because of course, if you score on the first drive, like you're ready to go out there the next drive and do the same thing. But I don't know. I think not scoring on the first drive doesn't shake us that much. I think we're a tough offense. Coach Stram has done a great job letting us know that it's going to be tough at times. We may not score on every drive, but just to continue to just keep going, keep doing what you're coached, and everything will work out.
You, Aaron, last open of the season against USC with 1 catch, last week 4. What is it about the Utes compared to USC that was different for you to make you a little more successful, or was it more about your preparation and growing more in this offense? Do you expect that to be the trend for the rest of the year?
I don't think the defense really was the factor in my catches and stuff like that. I don't know. I just think the quarterbacks found me more. Last week against USC, I was playing slot receiver a couple weeks ago, and then this past week in Utah, I was back outside, so that might have had a little difference in me getting the ball more, but I don't know. I just play out there. I'm not too worried about how many balls come my way. I'm just worried about getting this offense going and getting some points on the board.
And then with this week being a home game, obviously the first 2 being on the road, what's the preparation been like different for you? Are you more excited that you get to stay here, no traveling, not having to pack up and go, and you get the home fans?
Yeah, I'm definitely way more excited to play back here in Bulldog Stadium, have the Red Wave with us. The preparation is going to be the same, but I think the guys are just more excited to be back home. We don't have to worry about, like you said, getting on the plane and going wherever we go. So, our guys are going to be really excited, really juiced about this game. I don't know a better way to explain that, but
I know it's a big opportunity for you guys after the 2 blowout losses. If you beat a ranked team, all of a sudden you guys have a whole lot of confidence again. But what makes you believe you can beat a ranked team here at Bulldog Stadium Saturday night?
I think I mean, we have some really good guys here. I mean, these 2 losses, I don't know. I feel like these 2 losses are more of learning experiences, I'd say. Because, I mean, we have the talent on this team to be a good opponent. So I think it's going to be a really good game this week against Nebraska. They're a really good team as well, so it's going to be a challenge for us. But me, as well as the other guys on the team, believe that we have the personnel and the coaching to be a really good opponent.
Aaron, I know it's been a couple of years since Fresno State played Nebraska, 2011, but Josh Harper was in that game and on that team. He actually caught a touchdown pass in that game. Any advice from playing a big-time team from a guy who shares the same position that you do?
I mean, with Hart's a real cool guy, real mellow. So I mean, with him, it's just showing it on the field. He doesn't have too much to say, but with that game, I know that it was a huge fun for everyone. I wasn't here yet, but the guys told me that that was a close game for the most part, I think. So just knowing that we can play with guys like that, just winning your one-on-one, I would say, is his biggest message. That's our main focus.
Aaron, is this the toughest stretch you got to go through, as a member of this team here?
Yeah, definitely. These past 2 games, I think, are the worst 2 losses we've experienced here. I've experienced here. So, I mean, it's tough, but we're still. I mean, Fresno State Bulldogs. We haven't changed. We're still tough-minded. We're still ready to play whoever. So.
How do you go about doing that? Getting the guys, re-energizing, focus forward?
I mean, just continue to encourage everyone out on the field. Just letting everyone know that we still have 10 games left in the season. There's still a long season ahead of us. So just continue to encourage guys on the field, in the weight room, just whatever we do. Just me playing a bigger role in making sure that our spirits are up and that we're good and we know that we win this game.
Aaron, what's been the most difficult or frustrating part of the first 2 games?
I mean, just overall losing. I hate losing. I mean, there's many aspects of, that contribute to the loss, but I mean, just overall losing. I hate losing more than I like winning. So I'm trying to do whatever I can to get us this win, and I know the rest of our guys are doing the same things.
Aaron, who's the vocal leader on offense? Are you one of those guys? Who is it?
I try to be, but our main leader is Josh Harper. Definitely, he's mellow at times, but when he knows that we need it, he'll step up and he'll get in the middle of the huddle and shoot guys out and tell us what needs to be told.
So has he done that?
Yeah, he's at the camp. He did it yesterday or the day before.
Any more questions for Aaron?
Yeah, Aaron, everyone knew the beginning of the season was going to be rough with the way the schedule was lined up. Obviously, for the Bulldogs, the goal is going to be repeating as conference champions. You have yet to play a conference game yet. Do you look at all, I know you guys are busy, but Boise State, for example, they started the season pretty rough against a big-time team. They ended up going home for their first home game last week against a conference team, Colorado State, who everyone thought was real good, and took it to them and rebounded. Do you look at something like that and say, look, that's really what the goal is? When we get to these games, we do the same thing?
Our main goal has always been to win the Mountain West Conference Championship. I didn't see the Boise State game. I don't know how they did, but I mean, right now our main focus is Nebraska. Just worrying about beating them. When you move into conference play, I'm sure we'll get more into our teams that we'll face, but right now our main focus is just Nebraska.
Josh, you mentioned that Josh stepped up yesterday and kind of talked to the guys with a little bit of a stronger tone. Without going into specifics, what was the tone of the message that he was sending?
It's a strong message, just letting guys know that how we performed these past 2 games. It's not acceptable. It's not who we are. We need to continue to play our game, play Bulldog football, get the job done.
Let's go to the phone real quick. Brian, do you have any questions for Aaron Peck?
Very thorough. I'm good to go. Thank you.
Any other questions here? All right. Thank you for coming. Thank you.
Thanks, Aaron.
Thanks, Aaron.
So that's Aaron Peck, big number 7 on the Fresno State offense. That 54-yard. It was a touchdown until they overturned it. It was the longest catch of his career as well. Maybe he'll get his first career touchdown in Bulldog Stadium against Nebraska. on Saturday night, and you heard that question about Josh Harper. Not only was Josh at his first career in Lincoln, I think in Cornhusker, his dad was there, and his dad won 2 national championships as part of the Nebraska program. So this is a big one in Josh Harper's family. His dad really.
I also recorded the SD card in here. That's just the straight. This would be the actual digital feed of those with the graphics and camera. This is just a straight camera feed of this one. Yeah, absolutely. Stop recording right now.
Great freeze frame of Derek Carr flying over the pylons.